Hello everybody and welcome to this complete Python 3 hacking course. Now in this course we're going to code multiple projects, each one of them will have its own purpose and you will have all of the code at the end of each project in the resources list to download. And by the end of this course you should have a pretty good knowledge on how to create tools using Python 3 for your own penetration tests. So as I mentioned, this will gather different tools from different fields, such as for example port scanners, backdoors, email scrappers, vulnerability scanners, and many more. I'm going to code as we go and explain everything line by line, so you should have no problem understanding the code. And just in case you don't like to code along, you will have all of the programs available to download at the end of each project. You can simply just download the code and follow along the tutorials as I explain without having to code anything. Okay? Now, one important thing is if you have any questions regarding any program or if you have any proposals and you want me to add something to the course, feel free to post in the Q&A section and I will respond as soon as I can. Also, if you don't understand anything, make sure that you post in the Q&A section or send me a private message and I will also respond there as well. Another thing to mention is that throughout the course there will be different articles and bonus lectures which will give you additional knowledge, and for example if this course doesn't cover something such as for example installing Windows 7 virtual machine, I'll make sure to leave a link to the tutorial where you can watch and follow along the tutorial in order to continue the course. This course will be updated every month with new lectures, with updated code, and with your proposals. If you tell me for example you want to see an updated keylogger, I will make sure that I create it and put it inside of a course. Now in this course we are going to use Kali Linux as a virtual machine, and don't worry, I will lead you through the steps of installation in the introductory part of the course. In case you're an advanced ethical hacker, feel free to skip the introductory part and get straight into the coding lessons. For all of you beginners, I will teach you in the introductory video how you can create your own virtual machine and set up your own environment in order to start with this course. Another advice that I have is, in case you don't have too much Python knowledge, feel free to also take a course on the side, as we are not going to cover Python 3 basics. We're going to get straight into coding different tools with Python 3. Now, even though I'm going to explain some of the basics throughout our code, it would still be best for you if you would take a Python 3 separate course, and I will also have some of my recommendations for Python 3 courses in the resources of this lecture. So without further ado, thank you for enrolling, and let's not make this any longer and let's get straight into the course.